My name is Camila Jimenez. I'm a program manager at PLEA Community Services. PLEA Community Services offers individualized support for children, youth, adults, and families who may face significant challenges in their life, and it's really to provide them the support to live a more successful life. So pre-COVID, our workshop that funding was provided for, TCO Squared, taking care of ourselves and taking care of others, was used to delivering workshops in person at schools across the province and in Surrey and Langley for grades 4 to 12. So the workshop is intended to be interactive, engaging, and so really what we had to do is convert that workshop into online platforms that schools were able to actually use. And so we've continued to do that since the start of October, and we've continued to make them engaging and interactive, and it's really more important now to be talking a little bit about it because kids are living their lives online, right? So they're doing activities online, they're building peer connections, even learning online. So it was really important to continue to deliver that workshop, raise awareness, give the kids tools to be able to identify when this may be happening to them or their friends. TCO Squared is a 1-hour workshop delivered to mainstream high schools, alternate schools, community agencies, anyone really working with youth. And it's to really help them identify warning signs and red flags of youth potentially who are being exploited or maybe are being lured or groomed online. And so it's really about getting that message across and providing kids with the tools to be able to keep themselves safe. We know that there's been an increase in youth who are accessing social media sites. We know that in turn that means that a lot of the exploiters are also online, and they are building these relationships and these peer connections online. So we know that youth are more susceptible to this now. So it's really important that we continue, especially in these times, to raise awareness, provide the tools for families, caregivers, teachers and counselors out there to really recognize the signs and really help someone who may be in need. You know, we'd really like to thank SurreyCares Community Foundation and the funds that were provided by the Emergency Community Support Fund. It really has been instrumental in keeping that message alive and really connecting with youth in their online formats, because that's where youth are, and so we need to connect to them wherever they are and be able to speak their language and really come to them virtually, because that's where they're at. So you know, I think without the funding, our hope really is to raise awareness so that we can prevent this from happening to anybody, and that youth are in situations where they know who to reach out to, they know how to identify this, and they're able to come forward and actually talk about what's going on. So our hope is that you know, with the education and awareness, that this becomes an open conversation, that there's safety plans created, that this is something that is just a normal conversation, that we're talking to youth about their online life the same way we are about their in-person life, and really creating safety plans around them and educating them on some of the tactics that exploiters are using right now in order to reach them.